really should eat something, Lucy, honey. I have no idea when we're going to stop again.
I'm not very hungry.
Well, naturally, you're upset. But try not to worry. Your husband is going to have to look for a long time before he finds you now.
Well, I sure hope you're right. Margaret, you've been so good to me. I don't know how I'm going to thank you.
Oh, honey, don't you worry about it. It's reward enough for me just to know that you are going to get away safely.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Let's just say I have my own reasons. Look, once we reach our destination, you'll understand.
Anyone, Jake. Lucy didn't talk to anyone at the airport. No one. Lucy was beside me the entire time. The only time she wasn't beside me was when she went into the ladies' room. So she's working with an accomplice. How about inside the ladies' room? Was anybody waiting? No, not that I can remember. Unless... What? There was a woman, Frisco. I spoke to her before Lucy went into the ladies' room. I asked her if she would go in and take a look inside and see if there are any windows or any other ways of getting out. She's the one that came out and told me that Lucy was hysterical. Remember what she looked like? Enough to describe her? She was a woman. She... blonde, curly hair. I remember that. She had dark glasses. Dark glasses? It's a little strange being indoors, wouldn't you say? Frankly, I was a little too preoccupied to notice. Detective Collins, thanks for making it over so quickly. This is Jake Meyer, Detective Collins, NYPD. How's it going? Hi.
Thought you might like to get this back. No cash, but the credit cards are all there.
Where'd you find it?
In a trash can at the airport. It's clean. No prints.
Well, thanks.
It's all right. This is Mac. He's ready to do a sketch if you can give him a description.
Jake, tell him about the woman. I don't remember much. She wore dark glasses. She was blonde, curly hair. She was 5'5". She had kind of a full, nice mouth.
So you guys still checking out the hotels?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we've got our men checking on it right now, but so far nobody recognizes Lucy Keller.
Airport, bus terminal, train station.
My people are checking, but it'll take some time. The department can only spare a couple of guys.
Well, I appreciate all the help. Thanks. How's it going over here, guys?
Oh, we'll have a sketch for your suspect finished in no time.
When are we going to leave? Honey, there is still enough time for you to eat your lunch. I really wish you would.
I can't. I'm too upset.
But Lucy, you mustn't worry.
Well, I am worried. I keep seeing him. My husband lying on the floor. It looked like he was bleeding, Margaret.
Oh, honey, I did not hit him that hard. I'm sure he's all right. Besides, if he was anything like the monster I was married to, he deserves a little pain. Probably a lot of it.
Well, how long were you with your husband?
Too long. You know, for years, I kept thinking that if I was just a better wife, he would stop. It took me the longest time to realize that it was not my fault that he beat me. And it's not your fault either.
No, it isn't.
Do you know how I finally got out of it?
No, how?
I found out after all those years of his abuse. I found out that he was cheating on me. Mm-hmm. The very thing he used to accuse me of. Oh, how awful it was. It was his own guilt that made him so mean.
That's the woman, at least as well as I can remember.
We'll get this picture out on an ATV.
Great. Hopefully we'll have better luck at finding her now that we know she's traveling with someone. Thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate the help. All right. Yeah, they're drawing up the release papers now.
Jake, are you sure that you're well enough to be chasing all around with Frisco? I wish you'd just come home. Let me take care of you.
Oh, well enough or not, I'm going to find Lucy if it's the last thing I do, Bob.
But where? That woman could be anywhere by now.
We think she's working with someone else. I just gave a description of the woman to the police artist.
Who? Where'd she come from?
I don't know. All I know is I got hit over the head, and it wasn't Lucy. I was staring at Lucy when it happened.
Where are you going to go when you get out of the hospital?
Wherever we have to find her.
Will you at least call me? Let me know what's happening.
I will. I'll call call as soon as I know something.
All right. Jay, you said that you wanted to talk to me about something important. Can you talk about it now?
No, Bobby, not now.
Well, can you at least tell me what it's about?
We'll have a long talk when I get home, okay?
Okay.
Look, I have to go. Frisco's here, and I gotta finish getting dressed.
All right. I love you. Be careful.
I love you. I'll call you as soon as I know something. This is the plan. New York police take to the airport. They show Lucy's picture around along with the sketch. I think that we should take Grand Central Station along with Penn Station. We might have better luck now that we know she's traveling with someone. I hope so.
All right, Mr. Meyer. All you have to do is sign here, and you can go.
Thank you, Doc. Where's here? Appreciate everything you've done.
Well, I wish you'd let us do more. You will be careful.
I will be careful. Ready, Frisco. Great.
Tell your friend to slow down.
Hey, Doc. It's a pretty hard hit over here. I'll be okay, all right? Yeah. Come on, let's go. I think we can get something to eat at the station. I'm starving.
Thank you, Margaret, for the lunch. I'm sorry I couldn't eat any of it.
Oh, honey, now don't you worry about it. But we had better get going now. We don't want to keep them other passengers waiting.
Well, we really appreciate you tracking us down. What do you got?
This is the Chief of Airport Security, Detective Frisco Jones, Jake Meyer.
How do you do? Did you find Lucy Coe?
Well, we don't have her, but we did find out she bought a ticket out of here.
Great. Where to?
There were 2 ticket spots for Atlanta, Georgia, for a Lucy Coe and a Margaret Cochran.
Margaret Cochran. Does that mean anything to you? I never heard of her, but Atlanta does ring a bell. Why's that? Do you remember when Kevin was bringing Terry over to Catalina? He bought 2 tickets to Atlanta. He never used them. He just bought them to throw us off the track. That's right. You and Anna were down there waiting for them, right? Thinking they were coming home. I have a funny feeling that Lucy Coe has learned a few tricks from Kevin. Is there any way you can give us a list of passengers for that flight? We need to know if these women got on board or not.
Sure, I'll get the passenger manifest.
You know, if they didn't use the tickets, we might just have saved ourselves a hell of a wild goose chase.
Your plane ticket was just delivered, Dr. Jones.
Thank you very much.
So when are you leaving for the medical convention?
6:30 this evening.
Well, have a good time in the Big Apple.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to sightsee too much. Thank you very much.
Tony.
Hi.
Find you.
Robin, how you doing?
Fine. I'm staying at the brownstone while my mommy's away.
Well, good for you. What are you guys up to?
She wanted to visit some of her friends in pediatrics, and I wanted to talk to you about Frisco, about what he's up to.
Okay. Miss Foster, could you take Robin to pediatrics? Because I think there's a lot of kids that'd love to see her.
Of course, Doctor.
So there.
Robin, I haven't seen you in a long time.
You going away somewhere?
Yeah, a few days. New York for a medical convention.
New York. Well, that's where Frisco is. Maybe you can get together with him.
What's he doing?
He's tracking down Lucy Coe. Jake was bringing her back to Port Charles, and she got away from him in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
You get any leads?
No, not since I've last talked to him. So him and Jake are going to just stay in New York and see what they can find out.
Okay, he's probably going to be too busy to keep a lonely guy like me company.
Wasn't Tanya going to go with you?
No, she's going to stay with the baby.
Oh, that's too bad. You two need a weekend away together.
Yeah, we do, but it's not that easy to get away when you got a little one, you know.
Well, when are you leaving?
Later this afternoon.
Well, be sure and tell Tanya I'll be around because my husband's gone too.
Okay, I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What the hell's taking so long? How long can it take to check a passenger list? It's a big airport, a lot of red tape, a lot of procedures, and a computer that's supposed to make it all quicker. But it's only 1 flight and 1 airline. I hate computers anyway. Well, did you find out? Were they on the flight?
Good thing you decided to check. They never used the tickets.
I knew it. You're positive about this. Margaret Cochran, Lucy Coe bought tickets, but did not get on the flight to Atlanta.
I have the flight attendant's records right here. No such passengers got on board.
And they weren't found booked on any other airlines. Unless they used phony names. Damn it. We could be here all night trying to track down their alias. You said the train stations are all staked out. How about the buses?
We'll have to check the authority bus terminal. It's the only way they could have taken off.
unless they rent the car.
No. Detective Collins checked into car rentals. There was no car rented under those names.
If they're using phony names, you might as well give up on tracking them right now, unless somebody can identify their pictures from the APB.
That's what we have to hope for, Chief. Thank you for your help.
Good luck.